very sunny. I think I'm a little later than I was the last time I walked here. Or it just was different weather. Anyway, the sun's in my face. It's Sunday, and I didn't want to do too much because we have a lot to do today, but on the other hand, it'll probably just take a few hours, so I decided to go for a walk. And then I thought, don't go for that walk, it's too long. Go for that walk, it's shorter. And then I changed my route. Just go a little bit further. Just go up the hill here. One thing led to another. Well, anyway, I kept it long short. So it's longer than usual, but not as long as it could have been. And then I got to thinking, sometimes walks are good for, you know, settling me. Sometimes they bring things up. I was just remembering the get-together at Gabriella's the other day. And the one woman that came who I never worked with or knew very well, but know her from other people talking about her, namely Nancy. Because this woman, her name is Marilyn, she was the head of the department long before everybody else. She was the first head of the department. And Nancy always used to talk about her, how she was this, she was that, and she really respected her. For that reason, of course, I'm, you know, leery of her. Anyway, her husband died 3 years ago. She's much older than I am. Anyway, she mentioned it a few times, and I did not mention it. But she kept on mentioning that her husband died 3 years ago, and her husband died 3 years ago. And which is what I was thinking about here, is that everyone reacts and responds to things differently. And how differently. We had the same situation, but obviously different elements and different reactions. Of course, I still think about it. I still think about it every day. And I remember walking down this street crying. And I almost felt like crying today. Before I remembered Marilyn's statements. But I would never bring it up to anyone else. just because that would, you know that thing that I said I don't like pity? I don't like pity. And that I would feel would be something that might bring pity. Now, none of us, none of the people, none of the women there reacted to the comments. So probably that was the right way to react. Just let it go. I felt, being as I barely knew the woman, I've met her before, but don't know her well. And as I said, only know her because of other people mentioning her. But the other women did know her better than I did. Some of them, not everyone. She was new to a number of them as well. But yeah, no one reacted when she said that. And that is the right way to react, in my opinion. Three years is a while. Okay, here I am making a whole video about my husband dying 3 years ago. Yeah. It's a gorgeous day. I think it's going to rain. I think that was our expectation of today, and the moving of the stuff. We'll see if it does rain.